Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Meydan Racecourse here on Thursday. It is February the 8th, 2017. I'm going to look at all the races on tonight's program from Meydan, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world. So we have 7 races to look at from tonight's program from Meydan. Let's get on to it, starting off with race number 1. The first race from Meydan, it's the UAE 1000 Guineas, sponsored by Friday. It's a listed stakes going for a purse of $250,000. It's for 3-year-olds only. Field of 8 horses going the distance of ground of 1,600 meters or 1 mile on the dirt. Top pick in this race, I like the number 2 horse, Winter Lightning. Gonna go 253 in the tricast of the trifecta. 253 tricast trifecta. Top pick number 2, Winter Lightning. 3-2. Pat Cosgrove is on the side. Been trained. 3-year-old filly by Shamdarl. Godolphin owns this one. Most recently, this horse had a very impressive victory in the 1000 Guineas trial on the 13th of January here at Meydan. 1,400 meters, 7 furlongs in that trial. This horse won by nose that day. Wide poster, which is not ideal here. This horse just overtook the the outside poster and just went off to a very nice, easy victory at the end. That was the horse's first race on dirt. I think second on dirt with another good post draw today. This horse should run a very nice race. I know he's not the best at price, but I think you're gonna have to take it. Horse's first career outing came in the UK at Newmarket, the 13th of October, 7 furlongs in a filly's maiden handicap. Horse finished second by 4 lengths. Wide post draw. This horse just lacked a good closing kick at the end. The winner just ran a little bit better, but the last one was very impressive. I do think the mile should be right up this horse's alley. Good post draw. This horse should run a big one, so she'll be my top pick here in this race. So to recap my bets for the first from Meydan, it's UAE 1000 Guineas. Gonna go with the 2 horse Winter Lightning. Gonna go 253 in the tricast of the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 2 from Meydan. This second race, it is the Wheels Handicap. It's a handicap going for a purse of $60,000. It's for 3-year-olds and upwards. Field of 12 horses going the 1,900 meter trip or 1 mile and 3/16 over the dirt. Top pick in this race, I like the number 5 horse Sparing. I'm going to go 593 in the tricast of the trifecta. 593 tricast trifecta. Top pick number 5 Sparing, bringing from bearing number 2, which I think is a very good draw, going 2 turns on the dirt here, especially mile 3/16 with that very short, less than a 16th of a mile run to the first turn. But good post draw. Gial Masse is on this one. 6-year-old gelding here. Most recently, his horse had to start last Saturday here at Meydan. That came on the turf, 7 furlongs and a handicap. It was the horse's first start in nearly 18 months, and this horse finished 12th by 7 3/4 lengths that day. Definitely needed that race. I think with the quick turnaround to dirt, which with a longer distance, which I think is up this horse's alley, I do think this horse should have a very good 180 of a run. Throw that race out. His start before came the 6th of June of 2016 at Windsor, mile and a half, 2,400 meters in a handicap. This horse finished 4th by 7 1/4 lengths. Just weakened out of it in the final few strides of the race as the even money favorite. I think something must have went wrong that day with him, because he was off then for about 18 or 20 months or so, whatever it's been. It just wasn't his day to win there. Also, it was his horse's first start since 28th of November of 2015. That came over Hampton, 2,400 meters, a mile and a half in a handicap. Horse won by nose, had a good inside post draw, and he just quickened up nicely and had a very nice victory. And then a Pontefract in April of 2015. He has some long marks between the races, 2,400 meters, a mile and a half in a handicap. Horse won by length, inside post draw, ideal there. Another walk in the park, a very nice, easy victory. The distance should be perfect for this horse. I think the dirt should be perfect. I think second off the layoff, he should run a very nice race. 20-1, he gets the veteran Gerald Masse. Watch out for this horse to upset at 20-1. So to recap my bets for the second from Meydan, it's the Wheels Handicap. Gonna go with the 5 horse Sparing. Gonna go 593 in the tricast of the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 3 from Meydan. The third race, it's the Al Shindaga Sprint. It's sponsored by GolfNews.com. It's a Group 3 race here, going for a purse of $200,000. It's for 3-year-olds and upwards. This is the road to the Golden Shaheen, basically. Field of 7 horses, going the 1,200 meter trip or 6 furlongs on the dirt. Top pick in this race, I like the number 6 horse, the old man, Ronaldo the Wizard. I'm going to go 642 in the TriCast of the trifecta. 642 TriCast trifecta. Top pick number 6, Ronaldo the Wizard. A horse bred here in the United States. Richard Mullen is on this one. 12-year-old gelding by Spicetown, won the 2004 Breeders' Cup Sprint at Lone Star in Texas. Spicetown also one of the major sprint races here in the United States is the Vosburg Invitational here in New York at Belmont, and I was there that day, and he lost, and he won every other single race sprinting Spicetown except that race, which is kind of annoying since I was there that day. Later that day, I did see I believe it was the Cliff's Edge win the Jockey Club Gold Cup, or it might have been Funny Side. I think it was the Cliff's Edge. But back to the subject of Ronaldo the Wizard, my top pick, the 6 horse. He's 4-1 here. He's been around the block a few times. Most recent race, first start of the year, the 18th of January at Meydan. Fast ground, 6 furlongs in the Group 3 Dubawi Stakes. His horse finished third by 2 1/4 lengths. Inside post draw, just lacked a good closing kick at the end. Kamikaze just ran a little bit of a better race. I think second off the layoff, this horse ran a little bit better. He averages about one win a year. He's due for a victory, and I think he'll get into this race. He won this race in the past. Start before he came in the Golden Shaheen last World Cup night here at Meydan. He finished 8th by 7.5 lengths. I think he's past his prime to win that race again. He just really couldn't keep up with them, really weakened out of it. It just wasn't his day to win, especially with the wide outside post draw. And then in the listed stakes at Meydan, 6 furlongs January 12th last year. He won by half length. Mid-pack post draw, quickened up nicely. Very nice, easy victory that day. Looking at his other races, he won this race in 2015, winning by a neck from a wide 9 barrier post draw, quickened up nicely, had a very easy victory. In 2016 ran this race, he finished third, just missed at the end, closing up well. He's been, like I said, he's been around the block a few times. I like seeing on the form guide when you see the horses still from Meydan from like 2014, where they still ran on the Tapeta, the all-weather surface. He actually ran the 2014 Golden Sheen. He finished 4th by 4 lengths with a great, slightly good turn of foot at the end, and he had a decent second place finish in the prep race for that race in 2014, but that's a long time ago. I do think he's coming to this race very well this year, and I do think he could run a big one. 4-1, I like the price. Watch out for him. So to recap my bets for the third from Meydan, it's the Group 3 Al Shindaga sprint. Gonna go with the number 6 horse, Ronaldo the Wizard. Gonna go 6-4-2 in the TriCast of the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 4 from Meydan. The 4th race, it's the Watch Time Handicap. Handicap going for a purse of $175,000. It's for 3-year-olds and upwards here. Field of 8 horses going the 1,000-meter sprint or 5 furlongs on the turf course. Top pick in this race, I like the number 6 horse. Number 6, Kanai. We'll go Kanai as the horse's name. I have no idea. Sorry, I can't speak English for some reason. I'm gonna go 6-4-1 in the TriCast of the trifecta. 6-4-1 TriCast trifecta. Top pick number 6, Kanai. Godolphin-owned, Said Mansour trained. Christophe Simeon, the Frenchman, or I think he's from Belgium actually, but the French-based Christophe Simeon gets the leg up on this 4-year-old colt by Exceed and Excel. Most recently, his horse had to start the 18th of January. Came at Meydan, 6 furlongs on the turf, 1,200 meters in a handicap. His horse finished 9th by 9.5 lengths. First start in a year and a half. His horse, 14 months. He needed the race that day. Lacked a good closing kick. I do think second off the layoff, a little bit of a better conditioned kind of race. He should run a lot better. Start before it came the 17th of November of 2016 at Newcastle. 6 furlongs in a conditions race, 1,200 meters. Horse won by neck that day. 131 pounds, good posture, quickened up nicely. Got a good head bob at the end to get the victory. An all-around decent race. And then nursery handicap at Kempton, 7 furlongs, 1,400 meters, November the 2nd of 2016. Horse won by 3/4 length. It was his first start since Royal Ascot 2016, and had a very nice, easy victory. I do think the distance is right up this horse's alley. Should run well second off the layoff, 7-1. Christophe Simeon gets the leg up. Watch out for this horse here today. So to recap my bets for the 4th from Meydan, it's the Watch Time Handicap. Gonna go with the 6 horse. Gonna go 6-4-1 in the TriCast of the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 5. The 5th race is the co-feature of the evening. It's the Group 2 Al Maktoum Challenge Round 2, sponsored by Gulf News. Going for a purse here of $250,000. It's for 3-year-olds and upwards. Field of 8 horses going the distance of ground of 1,900 meters or a mile and 3/16 on the dirt course. Top pick in this race, going to go to the outside barriers to the number 8 horse Thunder Snow as a top selection. Gonna go 856 in the TriCast of the trifecta. 856 TriCast trifecta. Top pick number 8 Thunder Snow. 2-1 4-year-old colt by Helmet. Christoph Simian I have again for Saipan Soaring Godolphin. Most recently, his horse ran his first start of the year, the 11th of January, came at Meydan 1 mile. 600 meters in round 1 Al Maktoum Challenge. Horse finished second by 4.5 lengths. A little bit of a wide post draw. Lacked a good closing kick at the end. Heavy metal, just ran a little bit of a better race. But I do think second off the layoff on a race course, his horse has won on. He should run well. Start before at Ascot, 21st of October, 1 mile in the QE2 stakes. Horse finished 15th by 33 lengths. It was the end of a tough campaign. The ground was it was soft, but it was officially rated soft, but I think it was actually even heavier than that, and then I think it was a heavy course. Didn't get a good piece of it. It just wasn't his day to win. He likes firm ground on turf. Before that, in France, in the Jacques Le Maurice Stakes, horse finished third by head. All out finish going 1,600 meters, just missed. It was a great run for this horse that day. And then in the Parisian Prat Chanty, 1 mile on July the 9th of 2017, horse won by 1/4 lengths. Quickened up nicely, had a very easy victory. Won the 2,000 guineas on this course about a year ago last year. Went on to win the UAE Derby here on this dirt course on World Cup night on the mud, or the slop, whatever it was rated that night, and then went to here to America, to Louisville, to run in the Derby. And this horse pulled up. He ran for about a 16th of a mile. Did not like the dirt kickback, and it just wasn't his day to win. But outside of the Derby, he had a very and the QE2 at Ascot. He had a very good 2017 campaign. He's a very nice horse, and I do think he should run a big one here today. So watch out for him. 2-1. I know it's not the best price, but you're gonna have to take it. So to recap my bets for the 5th from Meydan. It's the Group 2 Al Maktoum Challenge Round 2. Gonna go with the 8 horse Thunder Snow. Gonna go 856 to the TriCast of the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 6 from Meydan. The 6th race, it's the Meydan Classic Trial, sponsored by GetThat.com Stakes. It's a conditions class trial race going for a purse $100,000. It's for 3-year-olds only. Field of 20 horses, but we have 4 reserves. Only 16 could go. The distance of ground of 1,400 meters or 7 furlongs on the turf course. My top pick in this race, I like the number 16 horse, Zaman. I'm going to go 16-11-6 in the TriCast of the trifecta. 16-11-6 TriCast trifecta. Top pick number 16, Zaman. 6-5. I know it's not the best price, but you're going to have to take it. The only way to make money with this race is playing the TriCast, the superfectas, the forecast, not the win wager, unless you put a shit ton of money on him. But Zaman, William Buick gets the leg up for Charlie Appleby. 3-year-old colt by Dutchard. He's making his first start since Glorious Goodwood. 1st of August, Goodwood, 7 furlongs in the Group 2 Vintage Stakes. Horse finished second by 4.5 lengths that day. Just really couldn't catch the winner at the end. The winner, Expert Eye, just ran a little bit better of a race. The ground was good to soft, so, I do think he likes a firmer ground, which he's going to see today. Before that, in the superlative stakes at Newmarket, 7 furlongs, July the 15th, on firmer ground, this horse finished 4th by 1.25 lengths. He just couldn't get that good closing kick at the end. He ran okay, but, like I said, he couldn't get that good closing kick. And then in conditions race at Pontefract, July 3rd, 6 furlongs, 1,200 meters. This horse won by a neck. I remember this race so clearly because I had a lot of money on him that day. He won very nicely, not so nicely for just a horse under even money that day, but he just ran well and a decent race at the end. And then the commentary at Royal Ascot, he finished 13th. Tougher horses, too much to ask on a horse early on in his campaign, but I do think in this spot he should run well. Like I said, the price is not the best, but you're gonna have to take it, so watch out for him. So to recap my bets for today's 6th race from Meydan, or tonight's 6th race from Meydan, it is the Meydan Classic Trial. Gonna go with the number 16 horse, Zaman. Gonna go 16-11-6 in the TriCast of the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 7 from Meydan, the finale on the card. The 7th race, it's to reach by Golf News Handicap. Handicap going for a purse of $160,000. It's for 3-year-olds and upwards. Field of 15 horses going the 2,000-meter trip or a 1.25 miles on the turf course. My top pick in this race, I like the number 8 horse, Banksy. I'm going to go 8-7-12 in the TriCast of the trifecta. Basically my top 3. 8-7-12. Top pick number 8, Banksy. 4-1, Godolphin, and James Doyle gets the leg up for Charlie Appleby. So this horse is making his second start of the year. First start came on the 25th of January. Came at Meydan locally. Good ground, mile and a quarter in a handicap. This horse finished second by 3 lengths. Closed up well, just missed at the end. It wasn't a half bad return to the races. You know, he's a horse again, will like dry ground. He's getting it today for sure. Start before the 23rd of September. They came at Newbury. Good ground, mile and a quarter in a handicap. Horse finished fifth by 2.5 lengths. A high weight of 136 pounds in that handicap. He just really couldn't get a good closing kick. It wasn't his day to win, and then at Ascot, 1 mile in the handicap, September the 8th. Horse finished 8th by 12 lengths. I do think the distance was a little bit too short. He didn't get that good closing kick at the end. They ran this horse in at Royal Ascot and won the handicaps. He finished 26th. Wasn't his day to win, but I think in this spot he should run well, so he'll be my top pick. So to recap my bets for the 7th from Meydan, it's the Reach by Golf News handicap. I'm going to go with the 8-horse Banksy. Going to go 8, 7, 12 in the TriCast of the trifecta. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everyone.